Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, Crafting with Holly. It's been a busy April for me preparing 2 different workshops for you. And now that it's officially May, I'm excited that I can actually showcase them to you and walk you through these beautiful projects.
Preparing and creating not only scrapbook pages, but also some beautiful cards to share. And the Unbounded Beauty Collection is one of the collections that Stampin' Up! Gave to us at Founders. So I was really able to jump in, dive in, and start creating. So I have a 3-page, double-page scrapbooking layout workshop that I've created that I will be sharing in the file section. And every Friday, I'll be popping in on my YouTube channel, Crafting with Holly, sharing how to put together each of these layouts. So yesterday, I actually aired this first layout, and you get to see me kind of fumbling through and truly learning how to play with these projects and products, especially their classic stamp pads, because I'm a newbie to Stampin' Up. Like, I've never used their products before until now. And so I didn't even know how to use their ink pads. I am learning how to use their polymer stamps and, taking them off of the carrier sheet and putting them into the CD case so that I can use them. And then I found out that you can take the dies that match this and you can get a magnet sheet from Amazon and stick it over on this side so that these are paired together. Like, I am learning all the things, you guys. And so I appreciate your grace as I kind of fail forward and don't do everything perfect at the start, but I am learning as I go, and I just had so much fun creating these pages. So I would encourage you to follow along with me if you don't already on my YouTube channel, and you'll get to see how I created these. Whoops, sorry, I'm noticing that there's like either hair or fuzz or something on these. I need to get them into a page protector. But anyway, I created these beautiful clusters with the stamp and dies, and I just really truly had so much fun playing with these and being a true newbie. I love their pocket cards that you can get in their Memories and More collection. And then, of course, I had to use our flip flaps and extend the story of my event that I am capturing. And then just creating these visual triangles. You'll notice that this is truly the first triangle that I created, but I had to add this because it just felt like this whole space was naked. So when I was sharing this with Dana and Tina, Tina was like, take this cluster, Holly, and move it over here. It was already glued down, and as I was trying to lift it and the paper was tearing, I was like, you know what? I'm okay with that, because if you truly take this one away, you'll see that visual triangle right there. So I just wanted to kind of explain my thought process around that. But I love how you can take those Memory and More cards and cut them and create some really beautiful scrapbooking pages. So this is layout number 1. This is layout number 2, and I truly wanted to just show how to create very simple, clean scrapbooking pages by using minimal paper, pattern paper, and really allowing your pictures to be the focal point. This is a Memories and More pocket card that I cut up and then mounted on top of this Memories and More card. And then again, another flip flap, just showing people how to be able to get more pictures onto your layouts. And then of course I had to continue my story and show how to do this journaling box on both pages. And then this was a Memories and More that I stamped one of the sentiments from the Unbounded Love photopolymer set. And isn't that so wonderful that you can take these stamps and use them on scrapbook pages as well? And then this was a super fun cluster to create with stamped images. So I really love being able to show people how you can take something that would be traditionally for card making and turn it into a beautiful, simple, clean scrapbook layout. So this is number 2. And then this one happens to be my all-time favorite because it is all about geometry and really just allowing these beautiful papers to pop onto a page and then also highlight a special moment, a special picture. So this could certainly be a single page layout, and it would be something would be really fun to put as a home decor item. And then this is the second page that just truly speaks to my heart because it has just a wonderful way to capture a lot of pictures onto one page, and then just creating some really nice visual clusters on here as well. And then of course, journaling, putting your words and your handwriting onto your pages. So this is layout number 3. This will air the 3rd Friday of May. The second one will air the 2nd Friday of May. And then if that wasn't enough, I had so much product left over that I decided to pop in here during this event and actually walk you guys through how to create some really beautiful cards with your leftover scraps. And I still have more and more and more scraps. I feel like it's giving birth. Every time I cut this paper, I feel like my paper's multiplying and having babies, so to speak. But these are the dies from the Unbounded Love set, which goes with this stamp set. So these two go together. And then the Flowers of Beauty, and this is the Flower of Beauty's die. Okay, so these are all together in the Sweet collection. And let me grab my book. Now that we can actually open this up and show this to everyone, this is a Sweet collection. It's the Unbounded Beauty. So if you buy the Sweet itself right here, you're going to get this stamp set, this die set, this stamp set, this die set, the resin dots, the glimmer paper, and this entire paper pack. It is incredible, you guys, the value. Everything is 12 by 12, which is what I was drawn to. And that's what I'm using to make these. And then it's the color of the year colors that this collection is based off of. And these are the inks right here that I used. And then I did buy and get in my starter kit the cardstock assortment pack. At the time I didn't have it. So in my guide you will notice that I make reference to old colors from Close to My Heart because that's what I had. And then I give the reference of what the Stampin' Up colors would be that would be similar. Okay? Whew, that's a lot. And then if that wasn't enough, Stampin' Up also gave us this amazing hybrid embossing folder called Thoughtful Moments. And this is the coolest thing, you guys, because it not only has this amazing 3D folder, but you get the coordinating die that is this substantial set that comes on this sheet. So these are all the little backup sets that you get with it. I'll bring it up to camera so you can see. You get all these amazing little accent pieces that I haven't even played with yet. But I wanted to show you how phenomenal this is because you take this die and you lay it on the inside and it nests on the raised side of this embossing folder, okay? This is also raised, but this is how you would cut this. And this cuts it and embosses it all in one run. Unbelievable. We've never had anything like that at Close to My Heart. And so I didn't realize that. So I cut one out and then I also embossed one so that you could see what you could do with our old two-toned cardstock. And actually this one at the time, this was not two-toned. It was just the white core paper. But I took a sanding block and just started sanding this, and you can see how it exposes the words, which is absolutely phenomenal. And I'm going to show you how I used it on these cards in just a minute, but I did want to bring your attention to this. This is truly one of like the coolest things because it's a hybrid, right? You can cut and emboss, and that is also in the catalog right here in the back where you see right here, down here at the bottom where you see these hybrids. So there's 3 different hybrid cutting and embossing folders that you can get. Super, super fun. Okay, so this is the first card. I'm going to just set those up there. This is the first card using the Designer Series paper in that fabulous Unbounded Beauty collection. And my guide will have all of the measurements for you to make these. It's not done yet, so I hope to have this after this Palooza is over. I hope to have these cards on a guide for you, and I'll make sure that I put it into this Palooza. But I wanted to show you, this card was actually inspired from the catalog. I absolutely love copying artwork. I'm really good at it, in fact. But I love the artwork that is featured here on page 52 and 53 for the Unbounded Beauty. And this is the card that I'm kind of scrap lifting. And then I'm also scrap lifting this one too. And mine's a little bit different, but you'll get the point. But I absolutely love all of these cards and just can't wait to create them all. So this, let me just show you. These two dies are becoming like my favorite dies because there is so much goodness on here. I use these a lot, these, and then these little guys. Look at these precious little cutouts. Look at how sweet that little guy is. He is cut from this one right here, this die, and then this one is what I used on the scrapbooking layouts to create. Let's see, where did I use those? Here's an example right here. So I took this one right here, this whole strip, and cut multiples of these in different colors. And look at how fun. And you could even take a resin dot and stick them on there too, just to kind of give them a little bit more pop and pizzazz. But oh my word, like endless possibilities, you guys. And the fact that this is available for an entire year, like I am going to get so much use out of this. And then look at all these beautiful frames that coordinate with this set. And then again, this is the stamp set that coordinates with this. So, oh my word, you're going to get so much out of it. I promise you. Okay, so this is that beautiful frame. And so you cut it in one color, and then I cut it in white so that I could use this for my little title. And you could pop this up, but I'm going to just use some tape and stick that right over here. And then these are some beautiful dies that we're going to accent with. And I just love how this complements this side. And so this is going to kind of come over here like this if I'm trying to copy from the catalog. And then I'm going to use some foam tape to pop those. Actually, I have some larger foam tape here. And I think I'll pop one, and then I will let one just kind of nest under the other. So one is using the solid image with the center stamp, and then this one is using second generation and first generation for the outline. And that petunia pop, I'm telling you, it's like a perfect match to thistle at close to my heart. So if you have thistle, this is it. And then we're going to just kind of nest those together. Just that alone, isn't that so cute? And then I'm going to take these little guys and I'm going to nest them in. One is going to go over here like so. And then this one is going to kind of come over here. So cute. And then I'm going to use a micro glue dot to attach this little guy. Whoops. And then this one is going to kind of sit right there. This one is going to sit down here. And I love learning the tips and tricks that I learned from both Dana and Tina. And I love how Tina always grounds hers onto something. And I love that. And then I'm going to take these fabulous little resin dots, and I'm going to use my non-stick scissors here. I'm going to lift one of these up, and one is going to kind of come over here. One of these small ones is going to come right next to it like that. And then another small one is going to actually come all the way over here like that. And so if you're looking at the card in the catalog, look at that. I just changed the background paper because I felt like it needed to be grounded more with something, give it a little bit more pop. But there is card number 1. And then here is card number 2, and it is kind of a hybrid version of this one because this one looks more like a slimline card, but I wanted to create just a standard card for this one. And that glimmer paper is to die for, and it cuts like butter. It's so fun. And then I love all of these little intricate cuts that you get with all of these different layers. Whoops. Yep, I knew that little guy was on there. Quick, easy cards. That's what I wanted to give you ideas for with this. So I'm going to take these. Whoops, those are too big. We need these little ones. And I hope by now you guys have had a chance to kind of pop onto our Stampin' Up websites and just look around and kind of get familiar with it. I certainly am learning something every time I go onto the website. And in fact, I created an incognito window because I was really struggling with trying to find things as in my demonstrator account. So I created an incognito window, and let me just tell you, like, my eyes went, oh, like, this is the thing. This is what I needed to do. So I can't wait to share with you how to go and navigate the website as a customer. And that's why I created that incognito window. So I'm just attaching these little guys. Look at how beautiful and delicate they are. And then I'm going to pop this with some foam tape. And I want that to sit kind of down here, just like that. And then I'm going to use a little glue dot for that because I want that to kind of be tucked right there. And actually, you know what? I think I want to put some foam tape on it because I actually want that to kind of sit right on top of there. So let's just get some foam tape and see how sweet that is. And then I'll use a little glue dot for this one. And there we go. We have a second card done. And look at how fast and simple that is. Let me set that off to the side so that when I'm done, we can just kind of see all of these together. So let me just put these in view like that. Okay, here's the next one. Now this is using a pocket card and taking that 3D embossed folder. And so I cut it out and then I sanded it, and look at how fun that is just on a pocket card. So I am going to take a little piece of foam tape because I want that to kind of be popped. And then I just took, mint is the color that I'm using from Close to My Heart because I didn't have any of the cardstock colors from Stampin' Up when I created these. So their Summer Splash would be similar to our mint, and our mint is double-sided, so I'm using the dark side of mint, and then I'm going to attach this, and I'm cut all of these beautiful, beautiful dies, and I'm just tucking them in on the side. Like I said, I really love all these dimensional pieces that you can add on to these dies. They're just so beautiful and so delicate, and they really help to kind of expand. That's so sweet. And stretch the collection, and I just loved doing that. And then I'm going to take some of these and just kind of accent with them. I think I'm going to put 2 down here, just like that, and maybe put another one up there, like that. There you go, another quick and simple card. This one, super, super simple, super quick, just lots of little intricate, beautiful things. And look at how you can just use that frame all by itself. And then this is, again, one of those 3D embossed and cut dies. And then I'm just taking some dark pieces of cardstock, which would be their Night of Navy, but it is our Harbor. And then this beautiful watercolor paper. Whoops. So I'm just attaching that, what looks like to be the center, and then I'm going to hold these 2 together like so, and get this attached. And that one's going to go up there like that. And then this one is going to come down here like that. And then to finish this, I have just a little strip of paper, that stripe, that I wanted to accent with. And I think I put that down here at the bottom. You could certainly put it up at the top if you wanted to, but I'm going to stick with the bottom. And then I just need my scissors to trim this off. I just love this. There's so many uses for scraps. And I mean, I truly could just keep going and going and going and keep creating with these. So I want that to hang down. I'm going to use just a couple of little glue dots just to secure it down. Just like that. And then you could take some foam tape. Whoops, so sorry you guys, I did not mean to hit the camera with my head. This is just so sweet, and isn't that so fun, just the way that is? And that helps to kind of ground this too and keep it down. And then I'm just going to take some of these glue dots and just secure these little guys, and you can just kind of stagger them wherever you would like. Again, creating kind of like that visual triangle. So I want one down here. And you can layer these little guys as they're stuck to me. I want one down there. And then you could layer these on top of each other, or you could just have them kind of go off, and I think I like that. And just kind of have these kind of sit next to them, or they look really cool on top of each other. Either way, you can do whatever you want. That's what's so fun about layering and kind of being the creator of your own ideas. So I'm going to just stagger them because I think I like them staggered. And then again, you can come back with these little resin dots, and you can just kind of add, whoops, I got some hair on that one. Whoops, and then of course the glue dot came off and the resin dot fell on the ground. Okay, this is me in reality. Sometimes I am a hot mess, you guys, but now you get to see me try and fix this. And again, there's still hair on it. Okay, there. So you know what, let's do one right here. let's do a little one kind of next to it. And then let's do another big one over here. Just keeping it simple. Okay, that is my fourth one. I've got 2 more to go. Okay, let's do this. Let's move these out of the way now. I think those are all in view still. Okay, this one was creating that beautiful hybrid look, and I want you to see how you just take a sanding tool and you just lightly press on it and it will expose the white. And sometimes you've got to press a little bit harder on some of these little nooks and crannies and these little, but look at that. How beautiful is that? Okay, this was another really fun, quick, simple, not complex, not complicated card, just using lots and lots of scraps. So I really love being able to consume and use up as much of my papers as possible. And it's just so fun to be just simple, right? Just create some really nice, simple card ideas. Whoops, I just want that to be a little bit straighter. And I just love these colors, this color combination. And then this is one of those beautiful frames right here from this set. And I love the dots. I love the dimension and texture that you get when you cut these out. They are so beautiful. And we're gonna put this one on first. Let me get this glue dot over here. And I wanted this to kind of sit like that. And then this is gonna kind of go over it, maybe hang over. And I put the Celebrate on top. And then we're gonna just kind of accent with those. So let's get some foam tape on this just to make it pop a little bit. Just like that. And I just love using white as an accent. And I kind of want that to kind of hang over like that. This is going to go over the front like that. And then we're going to bring these little guys in and kind of, I think, just tuck them down here because I want this to kind of hang out. How did I do this? Oh, I think this goes up here at the top. Yes, okay. Sorry, you guys, I haven't looked at these in a really long time, and I'm like, okay, what was my idea? I wanted that to hang over, and then I'm gonna tuck in this little guy right here, just to kind of create a little more texture and dimension, and then I want this one to kind of come down. Oh, let's see, did I want that? Yeah, I think I like that. And I want that to kind of come down here and just tuck underneath this little guy. Let me use my scissors to help lift that up a little bit. There we go. And then these fabulous resin dots, let's use these bluer ones, and we can, let's do a large one there. Let's do a small one over here, and then let's maybe do a large one over here like that. So beautiful. One more to go. It's a more of a fancy fold. So let me pull these pieces. Let me try and remember that that's how I want them to sit. Sometimes I take pictures of what they're supposed to look like, so when I am putting them together and my brain goes blank, I can quickly put them where I want them. Okay, so this is the fancy fold, and then this panel is going to layer underneath this, and this will be for where you put your writing. So this is going to go inside, and then I loved this paper. Whoops, I hope that you guys have been able to see what I've been doing. I am so sorry. I don't always look in the camera to see if I am in view. And if I bring something closer to me, it gets out of view, so I apologize. So I wanted this, whoops, that's right, this is gonna kind of hang out like this, so that when this panel is closed, see how that lines up with the inside of the card? And then this panel is gonna go on the outside, just like that. And then this one is going to get glued on right here. And then this is what you do. We're going to glue this one down first, but we want it to only be glued on this side. And we want it to line up so that you've got this nice border all the way around, just like that. And then this gets lined up right here on that side. And then all you do is close this, and voila, it lines up beautifully. And then again, another hybrid. And then we're gonna attach this little guy. So that one is going to go like that. And then these are all little pieces that are kind of going to get layered around this. Look at how gorgeous that one is. I love that Night of Navy because it reminds me so much of our harbor. And then this is the center. This is so cool. So this is the one with the dots, and then this one cuts not only an outside, but it cuts the inside too. So it's like 2 for 1, which is awesome. And look at how beautifully that matches up. And can you see those dots on there? And then we will pop that Thinking of You. Just used foam tape to pop that up and get that raised on there. And then we're now going to accent with these beautiful flowers that I created. And Close to My Heart's nectarine is like identical to that peach pie. And I wanted this one, let's see, I am gonna do something real quick. I'm going to try and carefully lift this off without tearing it all the way. Let's see if I can do this so carefully. So carefully. I want this moved a little bit farther up. So I kind of want it to come off of the page a little bit. That way this can come down here a little bit more down. And now this can tuck in just like that. And then I want to layer this one right there with some foam tape. And then that's going to go like that. This one is going to come, I think, down here. And then I staggered these little flowers, or the leaves. Yep, because I want this one to come down there like that. And then these little guys, oh, so cute. Oh my word, you guys, I just love this die. They're just so intricate and so delicate. And this one, I'm gonna have him go like that. And then this one, I want it to come out there. Just like so. Oh my goodness, it's so, so beautiful. And then some resin dots. I think I'm gonna just try and keep it simple. Just kind of do some accents like right down in there. And I think I'm gonna finally use the green ones because I have not used the green ones at all on here. And we'll just use a little one right over there, just like that. And there you go. You have another really fun card idea. And there are 6 cards now for you to create with this beautiful collection. And I hope that it inspired you guys. I'm sorry that it took a little bit longer. What we've been up to is normally about 15 minutes, but I truly wanted to give you these beautiful cards and also share those scrapbooking layouts with you as well. Have an amazing day 2 of this Palooza. We are so grateful to all of you, and I can't wait to start kicking off our Paloozas with the Stampin' Up! Products. See you soon.